The tale of two candidates. Prep for Thursday's CNN presidential debate looks quite different, with Donald Trump rallying blue city voters and Joe Biden hunkered down in a cabin at Camp David. And now, with the big night approaching on Thursday, Democrats are sounding the alarm as their financial advantage has vanished. One donor telling Politico, quote, "There was this strategy of raising all this money on the front end so we could have this huge edge. Now we're even, and it's June. I have no other word for it other than depression," that among Biden supporters. Democratic pollster and Stagwell CEO Mark Penn joins us right now. Mark, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so they both have a lot of money, but really, who cares about the money? Because on Thursday night, it's just mano a mano, baby.
I think that's right. No matter, look, first of all, I think they're both going to have tons of money. And I think it's always good for a campaign to say, I need money. So that message from the Biden campaign is like, send me more. And I think everybody will send them money, probably $12 billion. But no matter how much money you have, that debate comes down to which candidate can really hack it for 90 minutes in front of what could be 100 million people. Unbelievable.
And here's the thing, I wonder if Republicans have set the bar too low for Joe Biden, because they talk about how he's lost it. But if a guy shows up on Thursday night and he doesn't fall asleep and he's loud like he was at the State of the Union, I think a lot of people are going to say, look, Joe Biden came alive. He was great.
Yeah, I think Biden's going to come out attacking in this debate, from start to finish. I think that's probably the strategy. That's been the strategy of the campaign. And I think this is, high risk for both candidates. Biden falters. He doesn't have the nomination yet. Trump falters. All his momentum is blocked. This is as high stakes as it gets. And I'm surprised, frankly, Trump agreed to all of the rules that he agreed to.
Well, he wanted, we heard him say, I'm ready to debate anytime, anywhere, just name it. And finally, Joe Biden had a list of stuff, and Trump went along with all of it. So what you're saying is, right now at Camp David, Joe Biden's surrounded by everybody. They're going through the facts and figures, and they're trying to figure out how to get under Donald Trump's skin, because they would love to have a repeat of the last debate.
Oh, I think that's exactly right. Look, I've been there. I've been there in the debate preps, the hours and hours of going through every conceivable question and trying not to miss any. And I think Biden's going to come really well prepared. He's got a very smart operation, and Donald Trump brings himself and is out there getting experience with voters. And that's what he views as debate prep. Right. A little risky to me, but we'll see what works.
Yeah. The Washington Post is reporting this morning that apparently Trump's advisors are coaching him to focus on the issues that he polls the best in. So in other words, immigration, crime, and the economy. Stay on message, they say, and you'll win.
Well, look, I think that's great. I think that's great advice. Look, who's really at stake? Nikki Haley voters and soft Democrats. So Donald Trump has his base. I think Biden has his base, even though a lot of, I think, people have scared him that he doesn't have his base. So if Biden goes to the base and Trump goes to the center, that's the best strategy for Trump. If they both go to their base, then this debate might, well, never have happened. It won't matter.
Exit question about the vice presidential sweepstakes. It sounds like Trump said he knows who it is, hadn't told that person yet. Who makes the most sense to you to be his running mate?
Well, I think Rubio and Scott probably, to me, make the most sense. Again, in the theory that reaching out, across party lines is probably the strongest. But I hear insiders say J.D. Vance has been coming up quite strongly.
We'll see what happens, and we'll all be watching on Thursday night. Mark Penn, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
You bet. I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.